Okay, we know what a parrot is. Naturally, this goes back to when I was a little boy. And a lot that I've shared about what my experiences were in elementary school. So 222, the 10 code, the digital 10 code, the Metatronic code, okay? They're running behind. Curve space vectors, we're there first. We're always there first because we never experience anything less than no time, zero. So wherever source is, we are. So we're there first. We're always on duty, right? The gold detector. Anything that represents mass, we detect it. Anything that is out of order, we're going to know it. Just like that. So you know what disorder is as it relates to an endocrine system. Disruptors. Disturbing the peace. Turbulence. So when we have the silver and gold mated Rouchet, which is where we're running as an operating system, tempo, which is the breathing tempo, and then we communicate just like I was remissing and feeling. For example, if you were to come over to where I'm at and I pull up a video that I did say yesterday, and you're sitting right next to me, and I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go into my photo bin and we're going to pull that video that I did it maybe 20 minutes ago, I did yesterday, whenever I did it. But if it's still held within their system, then we can pull it up in the photo bin, and then I can look at it and you can look at it, and you're sitting next to me and you're looking at the camera and you're viewing and you're hearing and you're experiencing what was recorded yesterday, and we're both watching that together, right? Now, I don't know if you're going to watch the camera that I'm speaking into, if you were sitting next to me to experience something that I was recorded yesterday, and you're to experience it now, breathing now time, breathing your now time. And so we're breathing together next to each other, and you're looking into the camera if something was recorded yesterday or 15 minutes ago. Are you able, when you look into that video that was already recorded, can you see the edits, the breaks, like a circuit breaker? Can you see the gaps? Which means it's not one continuous stream, right? As an over unity stream, one continuous flow. The inflow and the return flow are one, which is equally sharing. Which means if I can see that by pulling it back up, I can see that. I can see what it does to the recording, to the original recording, the original AirSon recording. And then you can see what it does as 222, which means they're not matched, which means they're not compatible. That means that the sound recording speed between what it is and what I am is not the same. So if you were sitting here next to me right now, okay, or 5 minutes from now, or any point, access point, and you watch the holographic recording speed of 222, you would see those same gaps that I see. But I don't know if you could see that if you were to experience that. Like when I put these videos up, are you able to see the gaps? And that has everything to do with the codes. The codes that we're held captive to. Remember, Oceana, as a speaker contract, mentioned 66 2/3 and 33 1/3. When we become one, that's 100%. That's fully integrated. That's fully activated. Experiencing being one, which is equal sharing, which is silver and gold mated one. So we're experiencing the eternal core of the silver and gold mated one. The eternal still point, no pressure. Right? So I don't know if those that watch my videos can actually see through their holographic eyeballs, their camera eye, if they can see the gaps between the 222, 60 hertz, the digital 10, digital twins, a pulse light vacuum. if they can see how that system cuts it up. Just like a film editor, right? In Hollywood. Yeah. Editing film libraries, the Wayback Machine, archive.org. Yeah. And so that's how you know one from the other, because of what it does. As an endocrine disruptor, disorder, being, we're perfectly calm. The U, the unicycle, the first cycle, the eternal cycle of an eternal atom, the source field atom, the first atmosphere, the eternal atmosphere that is equally sharing electrical power, which is the inflow and the return flow become one. I experience being one. That is equal sharing of electrical power. So we're never experiencing a loss of any electrical power, which causes negentropic decay. Yeah, because something is feeding on our electrical power in order to run its systems. And that's what's against the law. That's the law of Adam, which is atmospheric balance, which is equal sharing. Because now it means that there is a life form that is not experiencing enough electrical power. And it's losing a part of what it was once aware of, being whole, which is experiencing being one with the first eternal sun. That's how we know one from the other, is losing power. Yeah.